under her scrutiny. She cited delayed documents, frivolous motions, and misleading arguments. The list was long, and the evidence irrefutable. This is not zealous advocacy. It is an abuse of the legal process. The words landed with the weight of a verdict themselves. The rebuke intensified. The team had substituted political rhetoric for law, forcing the court to untangle their misdirection. The judge's frustration was unmistakable, her disappointment clear. Their reputations were shredded in real time. The defense team sat frozen, realizing the gravity of what was unfolding. The verdict was swift. The lower court's ruling is affirmed. The tariffs are unlawful and invalid. The decision left no room for doubt or debate. The court would refer the legal team for bar review. Professional consequences would follow, extending far beyond this courtroom. Shock washed over the defense table. The realization of what had just occurred was written on every face. The appeal was denied. The legal shield was gone. For the first time, accountability seemed inescapable. The judge's gavel struck, sharp, final, absolute. The sound reverberated, signaling the end of a long-contested battle. The sound was a door slamming shut on an era. The echoes lingered, marking a turning point in legal history. The era of impunity was over. A new standard had been set, and the message was unmistakable. The courtroom was left in stunned silence. History had been made, the consequences were immediate, the reckoning had begun, and its impact would be felt far beyond these walls. Lays the judges exited, the defense's composure shattered. The weight of the verdict hung heavy in the air, a palpable tension that seemed to crush the very spirit of the room. The lead attorney slumped, stunned, muttering to his partner. His confidence, once unshakable, now seemed like a distant memory. Another lawyer dropped his pen, head in hands. The realization of their failure was sinking in, and it was unbearable. Trump's face turned crimson with fury, his words venomous. His anger was a storm, lashing out at anyone within reach. The team scrambled. No plan, no unity, just panic. The courtroom descended into chaos, a stark contrast to their earlier bravado. One lawyer stuffed papers into his briefcase, eyes darting to the exits. The urge to flee was overwhelming. Another frantically called colleagues with the disastrous news. The gravity of the situation was spreading like wildfire. The once confident team was now broken, each isolated in defeat. Their unity had dissolved, leaving only disillusionment. Trump slammed his fist on the table, his anger echoing in the chamber. The sound was a final punctuation to their downfall. The trust between client and counsel was shattered. The bond that once held them together was irreparably broken. Security began clearing the room. The team avoided all eye contact.